Welcome to the Drunk Take, the sports podcast where the takes are hot and the drinks ice cold. Grab a beer, bourbon, maybe a shot, and pull up a seat and join the homies live from the Drunk Take studio. While they recap the week or look forward to the exciting action on the way, it's time to get lit. Get lit indeed. What is up, homies?
What's up, dog?
Nothing much. How y'all doing?
Shit. Doing good, man. Doing good. You ready for some sports this week?
Ready
Yes,
for
sir.
some sports.
Another big weekend coming up.
We got a big weekend of NFL playoff football.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about these matchups?
Which one you want to start with? Let's start with the Buffalo game.
Ooh, that's
the
gonna be good.
Buffalo at Denver. So I'm leaning Buffalo here. I think Buffalo's got some momentum. I know playing at Mile High is a completely different thing. I mean, you got the altitude. They're really good at home. I think they're like 8-1. I think they lost one game this season at home. But I'm hoping the Buffalo Bills carry in that momentum and can take it to them.
Yeah, I like the Bills in this one, honestly. The Broncos haven't been tested much. Most of their opponents this season were sub 500 teams. So yes, Denver has a home advantage, but Buffalo's not a pushover. Buffalo is a very good team.
They're experienced.
This
I would give-
nerd alert bringing out stats. Denver playing mostly under 500 teams. Look at this guy. Look how he prepared for his podcast, our new regular Bucknut. But
Yeah.
I like the Bills in this matchup too, but it's scary because all three of us just said we like the Bills in this matchup.
So Denver, put your money on Denver.
Broncos have a good pass rush, a good secondary, damn good defense. They have Bo Nix at quarterback. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in that? Denver is great, good to great on 2/3 of what you need on the field. They're good. They're really good special teams, dangerous in the punt return game and the return game, and they have a great defense.
Yeah.
But what are they going to get out of that offense? Josh Allen, can he do it against this pass rush? Is James Cook going to show up? Are we going to get James Cook back?
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
They have to
important
have
thing.
James Cook to win this game.
Absolutely. He got the rushing title in the last week of the season, right?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think that might have been the case. I'm not sure exactly. didn't really follow that too closely.
I know Henry was close. I just can't remember if Henry went over with his 200 yards or not.
I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure on that. I didn't follow that race. Not really a title you really want to win, honestly.
No,
it's not
You
good
just
for you.
get- it's
Not
bad
good for you the
juju.
next year. Not good
Yeah.
for you the next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Bills. I like them in that game. What's the other Saturday game? It's the
So the
Seahawks,
49ers.
Seahawks. 49ers at the Seahawks.
49ers, they're so banged up. That George Kittle injury really hurts.
Mhm.
Really hurts. Yeah, I don't see the 49ers coming in and winning that game and at all. I don't think it would be even close.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to follow your lead there. I don't know how the 49ers went. I don't know their path to victory.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously McCaffrey's like, how healthy is he? Is he going to be able to shoulder the load? I mean, but at the same time, last week against the Eagles, they had like Jawan Jennings and all these guys show up out of nowhere.
Yep.
Like, are they going to get those performances again?
Very important to note, though, Ricky Pearsall should be back for this matchup, and there's a good chance Fred Warner can return Saturday.
That's great. I'm so glad Ricky is returning finally for not playing on my fucking fantasy team. One damn game after I got the trade. Oh my god.
Fred
Man,
Warner.
who would make that trade with you?
You said
that was a sympathy trade, Owen.
Yeah, I know.
You said Fred Warner could be back for this game?
Yeah, okay. And I
played
will
all
say,
this
I have
season?
not done the research on that. That is purely Odell's call on that. But I did hear speculation that he could be back in the playoffs.
If I'm correct, he hasn't played all season, right?
Mm-mm.
Correct. Yeah, he went down last season.
That's even if he plays, like you haven't played a
Yeah.
single snap of regular season football, and now you're
Yep.
just going to come out here in the postseason and play. No,
Playing against
I don't know. I mean, Fred Warner's awesome, but
Yeah.
that's a lot.
And something else I'll point out. So they split the series in the regular season. Okay. San Francisco won the game in Seattle. Seattle won the game in San Francisco. They opened the season, closed the season, right? In the season opener, San Francisco, totally healthy, right? Season opener, minus Fred Warner, 17-13.
Yeah, it's back when they had defenders.
Yeah.
Their old defense got hurt.
Both of those games were low scoring.
They were.
And they were in that game a couple weeks ago, and trying to go down and make it really a game, and the ball just fell out of Christian McCaffrey's hands right into the DB's hands.
Yep.
In
Unfortunate.
a wild turn of events. But
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a separation on that. About as good as that game was 13-3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, about as good as a 13-3 game can be, I guess.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's the year of the defense, man, and Seattle's got the second best defense in the league.
Yeah, they got some guys, especially like Reek Woolen. God, that's a big man, lockdown corner. Man, I like that Seattle defense.
Oh yeah.
But something, I just don't trust Sam Darnold.
See, I'm with you there. I really am with you there. I don't trust him.
What about you, man? What's your thoughts? I mean, I know you like these underdog stories and these weird guys. You a Sam Darnold stan?
You know I am. All right. He's going to throw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. It's going to be a 36-17. Sam Darnold's going to carry the charge.
I could see Darnold throwing for 400 yards against that San Francisco defense. Are they going to open up the playbook and let him do it?
Yes. I mean,
I could also see Darnold going for 50 yards. Sorry,
more likely to go for 400. I'm sure they're going to rely heavily on Walker. I mean, just running the ball. I mean, because they want that game to be they want to kill that clock as much as they can. They want to ground and pound.
Yeah, I see a lot of carries coming Walker and Charbonnet's way. But I don't know. Something tells me I don't know. I think Seattle's going to win. I don't know. I don't have a handle on any of these teams in the playoffs, honestly.
I don't trust Darnold, but I am taking Seattle because of the defense and their running backs. So
yeah. So looks like we're all in agreement so far. I think this is going to change here with the Houston Texans and the Patriots.
What? Why would it change?
I don't know. Oh, what do you think about this one, Public?
Oh man, it's hard. CJ Stroud was ass on Monday Night Football.
Oh, horrible.
He was so bad.
I mean, but I think it says more that they won with that performance.
Yeah.
Handily.
It's just like we talked about on every pod once that matchup got announced was the Steelers and Green Bay, or not the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, not Green Bay. They couldn't handle that pass rush. Rodgers can't get out of the pocket when that pass rush is coming.
No.
Like there's Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson just shit all over the Steelers O-line. And I mean, they wreaked havoc. And the Patriots don't have a great offensive line. They had a good left tackle. I think he's going to be playing, but I know he's dealt with some injuries. But May has a little bit more to his legs. He can run. He's a little bit of a runner.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Can he make plays downfield against that pass rush, getting out of the pocket? It'd be interesting to see how Vrabel calls this game. And the offense, they call this game on offense.
Yep. Man, I want to. I almost leaning to Patriots, but I keep going back to the Texans just because how bad CJ played last week and how they just put belt to ass anyways.
Well, yeah,
So, I mean,
that's the
in New
Steelers, man. This
England,
is a
yeah,
completely different
no,
team.
yeah,
That Steelers offense has been up and down all year, and it was definitely down this week.
The thing to
Uh,
note, though, about the Patriots' offensive line, they were letting the Chargers' defensive line get whatever they wanted on Drake May. And the
that's true.
Texans have a better D line than the Chargers. So that'll be something to watch.
Drake May, a second
potato,
playoff start
tomato.
against a great this time against a really, really good defense, maybe the best in the league. And we'll see how he looks. We will see how he looks. It's going to be he's going to have to get out on the edge. He's going to have to make some plays with his legs.
Yeah.
Whether that's scrambling for yards or just getting out on the edge and finding receivers downfield open.
Mm-hmm.
I have to pick the Patriots after what I seen out of CJ Stroud last week. CJ Stroud made some decent plays in the pocket and then kind of escaping pressure and then made a couple throws on the run. But those turnovers, man, those turnovers he had this week were awful.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they were. But I mean,
on Buckeye crime.
You could chalk it up to, a couple of them happened to, like didn't he have 2 fumbles in the first 2 series or first 3 series?
I believe so. Yeah.
So I'm just chalk that up to nerves. He's not going to make that mistake again. He'll hold on to that ball. I'm going Texans.
I'm with you there. And something about Stroud though, I love him, but when he gets hit in the pocket, he had this issue at Ohio State. If he gets hit in the pocket, he has an above average chance of the ball coming out of his hands. So
he has small hands.
Josh Allen hands?
I think he does. I think they're
small
at
hand
least
king?
average size.
He's got average size hands?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Average size for a quarterback or a man?
Oh, wait.
Like where are we going here?
Quarterback.
Okay.
Oh, we were celebrating average sizes, man. Jeez.
And it's important to note of his 5 fumbles, 3 of them he recovered. So he only turned the ball over 3 times. He did have 6 potentials, but he only lost it 3 times.
In one game?
His defense got that many on the other team.
He only turned it over 3 times in one game?
In one game?
Yeah, but also look what Steelers did with those turnovers. They got basically no points off the turnovers. Meanwhile, of the 4 turnovers that the Texans defense, 2 turnovers that the Texans forced, both were scored on.
I mean, this is because Aaron Rodgers was just pissed off the whole game. Like he just wanted, like he's just sitting there scorning through his helmet. Like you can't get nothing going, and he can't run away from those defenders. He's just not quick enough. No. And then they couldn't block and couldn't run the ball. DK had a drop, and then Aaron Rodgers didn't go back to him until the second half. And it's gonna be different with Drake May. And can the Patriots get the running game going with Rashawn Stevenson and your boy from Ohio State, Travion Henderson?
They've struggled to get it going some this season. Sometimes they end up with less than 100 yards rushing between both of the backs. So, I mean, that is a big question. And Drake May's feet, I don't know how much they're going to go in this game because the Texans defense do have 2 guys who are really good at chasing down the QB, Petrie and Alshire. So I'll be curious to see how they change their defensive side because normally it's just line it up. So I'll be curious what they do intentionally to counter May's ability to run.
I don't think, and that's one thing the Patriots kind of put some clamps on him. They didn't let him run as much in the offseason, but he does have that ability to scramble. And so I don't know if they're really going to bring that out in the game plan. They're probably going to extend the pocket, and they're going to see a lot of slide protection, a lot of rollouts, designed rollouts, stuff like that. But I don't think that, they're going to call like a huge quarterback run game from him, if that's what you're saying. But you're saying that you're saying you think the Texans are going to put a spy out there.
I mean, if he burns them four times on one drive, then yeah, I would expect them to have a spy on the next drive.
I mean,
like if he extends third downs
He burns
several
them four times on one drive. The Texans are losing that game. Because
I
points are
didn't
going to be
say
at
it
a
was going to
premium.
lead to good news for the Texans. I just said it could happen.
Points are going to be at a premium in this one, I think. I think we're going to have another, 16-6 type game. First team to 20 probably wins this game, I think.
Yeah, I could see that.
Would not be surprised. So that brings us to the Los Angeles Rams at Chicago.
Last game of the week.
Yep. I like the Rams here. Matt Stafford going in there. He's got the experience. He's paid his dues. He knows what it's like, and I think he's going to go in there, and I think he's going to show out.
Go out there and show his ass, huh?
Show out, not show his ass. Show his titties, not ass. All right.
As long as there's not snow on the ground, yeah, that's entirely possible.
He'll be fine with the snow.
I don't know how I feel about this one either. Like, I don't have a good grasp on these teams. I'm leaning Bears, man. Honestly, I think I'm leaning Bears. I don't know how well, how injured Stafford's hand was in that game. I know he finished the game well, and they're obviously not going to release more information than they have to about it. But I believe that the Rams are going to have the best player on the field with Puka Nacua a lot of the time.
Yeah,
but something about the Chicago team, man, you just can't kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, they've shown that time and time again this season and last week. The Rams defense has been up and down pretty much all season. So, I mean, if the Rams, the defense has to show up. It has to show up.
Absolutely. But the other thing to note, Stafford, I'm not going to jump on the crowd of Stafford can't play in the cold, because I think anybody can lock in on any day, or most anybody can. However, Stafford's record in snow in recent times is like 1-9 in his last 10 snow games. Granted, that's dating back several years. So I think if it turns into a ground and pound game because of snow, I think Chicago is much better equipped to handle that, and it is a home game for Chicago as well.
It's gonna be cold, very, very,
cold.
very, very cold out there. I think the windshield temps are gonna be below zero.
Sheesh.
Is that what I heard? I think that's what I heard earlier
That's
in the
cold.
week. I mean,
That's
that is a forecast, so I mean that
Mhm.
could be changing. Things change rapidly with weather, but
Apparently,
freeze your
Ben
balls off
Johnson
type game.
Was that?
I said a freeze your balls off type game.
Literally.
Apparently, Ben Johnson had them boys out there all season. They've been practicing without heaters on the field, on the practice field. So they've been learning what it's like to be out in the weather and in the cold all season long. So
Does that help?
if that plays anything into
Learning how to be out in the cold.
You know what I mean. They're conditioned. All right.
Oh man.
But yeah, I lean a little bit towards the Bears here.
At the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's a game of football. So I mean, the weather's going to have some factor in it, and how cold it is. Sure, like team might be a little uncomfortable being cold, but I don't know. I don't know that the weather's going to have as much of a factor on the game as people want to think.
Yeah,
I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Rams right now with how healthy is Devontae, how healthy is Stafford.
Yeah.
And what defense is going to show up? What Caleb's going to show up? I don't know what either team's going to show up. Do the Bears show up in the first half? Because if they show up like they did against Green Bay in the first half, the Rams could boat race them.
Absolutely.
I mean, they might not even be within any sort of significance to come back, or any type of score to come back. So
yeah,
Rams up by 50 at half, and then Bears win 51-50.
that would be on par.
That would be the alternate craziest timeline right there.
Absolutely.
All right, we got anything else on the NFL?
Think we got any news that happened this week? I don't think so.
Mike Tomlin got fired.
Oh yeah, Tomlin.
How'd you drop the ball here?
My bad. No, he left. All right.
Oh yeah, he left. Man, I just talk out my ass sometimes. But yeah, he did. He stepped down. Doesn't seem to be coaching this year. The Steelers say we got his rights. You know, so the team would have to trade for him, or they'd have to release him. But what do you think about that?
It's probably time.
Yeah, it's
probably time. I mean, he's been there for so long, and they're going to be going away from. I'm sure you would want that veteran coach presence in the locker room, especially with having like Aaron Rodgers on your team. But Aaron Rodgers, I don't see being. I mean, I don't think he's playing another season. Definitely not with the Steelers. But I think starting fresh, new coach, ground up.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Because Aaron Rodgers, when he went there, said he wanted to play for Tomlin. So now that Tomlin's done, I think Rodgers is just gonna call it. I mean,
yeah, I think so too. I think he'll have his little retirement thing. He won't announce it until maybe a month before off-season workouts start, and just to stay in that news. He'll go take a bunch of ayahuasca and then come back and say he retires.
I mean, he's pretty much said all season that this was his last year, and so I don't really know if there's much of an announcement to be had. I think I'd be very, very surprised if he came back, if he ended up coming back. But I kind of think that it wasn't time. I think Steelers fans that are celebrating this are crazy.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, you're lucky to be in a division with two of the worst teams in football, with Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of kept them in the middle. And I don't know, some of that might have been Tomlin's fault, but you're gonna find out what it's like if you don't get the right coaching hire here. That's something that they don't have to deal with. Getting a bad coaching hire, that's not something they've dealt with. And granted, you do have the Bengals and Browns in your division. That helps.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
But I mean, the Ravens could take off with this. Who's going to get the better hire, the Ravens or the Steelers? It's going to be very, very important in the cycle.
Which job would you want more right now at this very moment?
The Ravens, absolutely.
What I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the established quarterback, you got skill positions. There's nobody. Who on the Steelers offense do you want?
It'd be
TJ Warren?
Be a rebuild.
Yeah.
Then Justin's asking what his contract situation is. I'm not sure. Are you talking about Aaron Rodgers? I think he just signed a 1-year deal, Justin. He didn't sign a long-term deal with the Steelers. It was just a one and done type thing.
Do we know how many years Tomlin had left?
I'm not sure.
Only a couple, I think. Only 2, 3, maybe.
Yeah. When's the last time a team's traded for a coach? When has this has that happened?
It's happened.
Sean Payton 4 years ago to Denver. 3 years ago.
It's a good callback. That would probably be the last time. But yeah, it's happened before that as well. And
give you a 6th-round pick.
A 6th-round pick for Mike Tomlin?
I might go 5th.
They've been hella average. I haven't won a playoff game in was it how many years? I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been it
was with Ben. 2016, 2017.
Justin with the Gruden was one of the coach trades too, and I believe that was from the Raiders to the Buccaneers, and then he played the team that traded him in the Super Bowl the next year.
John Gruden.
And by the way, Justin, that was a 1-year contract with Rodgers in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a long-term deal at all. And I think that's always been they got into the retirement speculation late in the season, but you look at his demeanor, he did not act like he enjoyed playing football this year. He was pissed off all the time. And he said that this was just going to be kind of a 1-year thing, and he was going to be retiring after the year, or pretty much hinted heavily at it. If he didn't come out and say it, but I think that was his plan all along. I don't expect him to come back. I don't think he's going to draw it out. And if anything, it's going to be the media drawing it out just because it gets the slow time between football. But I don't think. I mean, he's not a big media guy. He doesn't want all that, and yeah. I mean, we can't be sure. Can't be sure that all the crash outs just aren't normal Rodgers, but
he just needs a longer.
I mean,
retreat.
He's an old man getting his ass hit every single day. I mean, or maybe not every day, but yeah, this is the writing's been on the wall.
Absolutely. Now, I want to throw this out there about how funny it would be. It's not going to happen, but it would be hilarious. And even the Ravens owner said it'd be funny if John Harbaugh went to the Steelers and Mike Tomlin went to the Ravens.
Well, that'd be funny.
In an alternate reality, that'd be pretty wild. But
it's not going to happen. But it
not going to happen just because Tomlin's not going to coach next year. But I mean, who are the Steelers going to get at coach? Like, I just don't.
They're
Brian Daboll
DCs right now.
They're talking to DCs.
Yeah, Brian Flores. I think they might have requested Houston's coach, and I think Arizona's DC. No, LA Rams DC.
No, he's got that team has been so abysmal on offense for so long, and you're just gonna bring in another defensive guy.
Yeah, they need someone like Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, bring in Lane. There we go. Open the transfer portal back up for. Justin said Flores was in the building at one point. The relationship is there.
Oh, he was.
Maybe they can get Tom Brady to come play quarterback if they can get Flores. He'll sell as part of the Commanders.
That'd be funny.
I think that's about all the NFL I got. What else you got? You guys got anything else on the NFL?
Nah, that's it.
Move on.
It's been pretty quiet in the coaching search right now. So
this is something I wanted to talk about. We'll transition here before we get into the NBA, but in the MLB, so I know you guys aren't baseball fans.
I know how it works.
So there's this team called the Boston Red Sox, right?
I've heard of them.
Mm-hmm. So they had this player that they locked up for like a 10-year huge deal, right? Played third base, the only position he's ever played.
Yeah.
Last year, they signed a guy to a contract that also played third base.
Okay, there's only one third base.
Yeah. But he was a Gold Glover. The other guy wasn't that great at the defense. Mm-hmm. But they didn't tell the guy that they paid all that money to.
Okay.
That they were signing this guy.
Okay.
And so, halfway. So they both can't play third base. You can't have two guys on third.
Of course.
Because then you're probably not going to have somebody on second.
Yeah, you got to have someone on second.
Doesn't make sense. So this guy Devers is the guy that they signed long term. They start asking him, why don't you want to slide over to first base, play first base or DH or Devers is like, no. It's like, I'm not, or he was DH, but he's like, you want to slide over to first base? He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And so the relationship got so toxic that they had to trade this guy. Right.
Yeah.
And then, so it's like, oh, it's okay, but we just signed this Gold Glove, all-star third baseman. We're good. Well, guess what? He signed with the Cubs last week.
Oh no! So they hadn't even signed him.
They didn't even re-sign him. This was last year that all this happened, and they had to trade him in the season to the Giants, and it just got all messy because Devers wouldn't play first base. Which why would he? Like maybe if they would have came to him and said, "Hey, we're thinking about signing this other third baseman. Would you be okay with sliding to first base?" When you're not playing DH or whatever. Yeah. And the plan was for him to play DH, but it hurt his feelings because they took him out of the field. He wanted to play in the field.
Yeah.
And so they had injuries at first base. And he was like, I'm not going over there. Like, why would I do that? And it ended up bad. And then now this new guy, Bregman, who they signed
I've heard
big
of that
contract, signed a big contract with the Cubs this week.
Damn, man.
Just left them high and dry.
Karma's a bitch.
It truly is. So now they don't have either of them, but there's a lot of
bad.
Speculation that the Red Sox owners are probably happy about it because they ended up saving like $300 million off that contract that they had signed Devers to. Between Bregman not re-signing and Devers, like they saved a bunch of money on their car insurance by switching to nobody.
Yeah. I'm sure they can find someone in the AAA to bring up.
Possibly. I mean, the Red Sox are a very, very young team. They got a lot of good farm system, but yeah, I mean, just their franchise guy that they paid all that money to.
Damn, that's rough.
Just
That's crazy.
That is rough.
good times. But so let's get on to the NBA. I know not a lot of our fans probably follow much into Major League Baseball, but we got in the NBA. What anything happened yesterday in the NBA?
Nothing that I
Pretty
can think
normal
of.
day.
Yep. Pretty normal. The Thunder finally beat the Spurs. They got that monkey off their back.
It wasn't their Super Bowl though.
It was not it's a regular season game. Jesus Christ, man. All the hype that was coming into that was so annoying. It's like, shut up. It's a fucking regular season game. But
Sucks being at the top, huh?
It's rough sometimes, man. But yeah, Lou Dort was out, Hart was out, which I was really concerned with at the beginning. Oh, it's my wife. Okay. I heard someone out there. I was like, what the hell? I was concerned about Hartenstein not being in there, but yeah, they actually let Chet guard Wemby a little bit, which was nice to see. For some reason, Wemby and Chet have been like, when you try to put two magnets, like the opposite sides of the magnets together, and it kind of pushes apart. That's what it is. That like they don't want them guarding each other, for obvious reasons. They're both roamers, and that's where you get the biggest benefit out of. But yeah, it was nice to see. Shea had a great game, had a nice swat on a Wemby alley-oop. I don't know if you saw that, but
that means they threw it too low.
Yeah, 100%. But it still looks sick. I don't care.
Throw it up to the ceiling if you're trying to lob it to Wemby.
But yeah, it's amazing what this team can do when they hit an average number of shots.
Average number of shots, yeah.
And then also, Wemby was flopping left and right. I'm like, everyone says, "Oh, Shea's not ethical hooper." What the hell does that even mean?
But no one. Shea tried to take him out. Shea tried to take him out in the game. He's like, "I'm going to run my knee right into your knee."
Oh yeah, yep. That's exactly what he was doing.
That was in his head. Like I'm going to ram knees with you, and you're a big, tall motherfucker, and it's going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me. Wemby went down. Wemby went down for a minute.
His nipple, bro. Like, what? You gonna hit his knee with his fist?
But no, they did have knee-to-knee contact, and Wemby went down. I was like, uh-oh. But ended up being okay. Came back in the game. I don't know. I think that was a Super Bowl.
That was the Spurs Super Bowl, and they fucking lost. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice seeing them kind of playing like they were at the beginning of the season. But I don't think it's a coincidence that this team's offense got a lot better when Lou Dort is not on the roster for the night. I don't think that's a coincidence.
I don't think it was just the offense though. They played high pressure defense again yesterday. Like, that's something that they've kind of gotten. It's kind of slid a little bit when you're not making shots and you're not playing that defense. Then that's
a bad combo.
That's why
it seemed like with Wiggins out there, just the offense was flowing a lot better. Could have been a coincidence, but it was nice to see that. We haven't seen that kind of play out of the Thunder in a couple weeks.
So does that mean Lou Dort's on the trade block?
It's possible, 100% possible. If there's something that pops up, and they're gonna have to attach some picks with Lou. He's not on a horrible contract, but he just doesn't bring a whole lot of value to a team that's not competing for a championship. And so they're gonna have to give a little bit to get out of that. But I'm not saying that's what they should do, but it's definitely a possibility.
Lou Dort should I think that's a perfect piece in a 3-team trade between
the Mavs and
not the Mavs. It's not the Mavs this time. It's going to be the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Austin Reaves, Jaren Jackson, Lou Dort.
That would be
musical position swaps here. I don't know who the Thunder would get in that trade. They'd probably get some bench scrubs from the Lakers and maybe a couple guys from the Grizzlies. Just throw him in there because that's what Rich Paul thinks should happen is that the Lakers need to trade Austin Reaves for Jaren Jackson.
Rich Paul needs to stay in his damn lane, dude.
He is in his lane. You know why? Because Bill Simmons gave him a podcast.
That's right.
He's saying this stuff.
That's right. Oh man, yeah, man. Did y'all see the AR's Austin Reeves' agent getting into it with him?
With Rich
No.
Paul, I did not.
Yeah, it was courtside. I think last night's game. But yeah, they were in a heated argument. You should look up the clip when you get a chance.
I have to look that. I mean, but you know who's distanced himself from all this is LeBron. LeBron's like, I
course.
don't have anything to do with this. I don't want.
He's on his
AR
retirement tour now.
That doesn't reflect his ideals or what he wants. He has
I'm
nothing
just-
to do with that.
I'm just over here with a shiny new patch. That's all. I just got a shiny patch.
Man, that is this him say he is just like he's not connected to it whatsoever is such bullshit.
You don't think you really think that he's trying to trade Austin Reeves?
Rich Paul, if Rich Paul is saying something, it's because LeBron told him to.
So you think that Rich Paul is not a grown ass man and LeBron just got his hand in his ass, controlling him like a puppet?
Absolutely, yes, 100%. Rich Paul is a fucking puppet.
I don't think so, man. I think LeBron takes too much heat in that relationship. I think if Rich Paul was a LeBron puppet, I don't think he'd be doing the podcast with Max Kellerman. I don't think LeBron would have him doing that.
You don't think LeBron would be like, hey, go put this out here?
Yeah, I
No.
mean,
Go put this out on a national.
out there.
I
Yeah,
don't think so. And I think
I mean,
everything.
that's
I
how
think
you-
everything. Rich Paul's a calculated man.
that's how you stir the pot,
And
dude.
He knows what he's doing and all this stuff. And like he's trying to pressure the Mavericks and trade Anthony Davis for nothing. It's like, it's not gonna happen, Rich Paul. Not today.
It's not gonna happen, Rich.
Maybe not tomorrow either.
Gosh, what did I see? What did he say? I forgot what he said about. He made an Anthony Davis comment on that podcast. It's gone. It was some bullshit, but
yeah, they want AD to play for a contender this year. And now apparently the new news with on the Anthony Davis front, Stephen Shin, the guy who did John Mateer surgery on his thumb, told Anthony Davis he does not need surgery.
that's what I
And
saw.
so it's
Saw
gonna be a
Mhm.
6-week recovery time.
Man, that's such a shit show.
All-Star
But-
break ish.
I mean, that's a 6-week Anthony Davis recovery time.
Yeah,
He might
so
be
that's
out
probably
until-
3 months.
yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
Which is what it would have been if he had to have surgery. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
who knows what's gonna happen on that front? The Ja Morant trade market. What do we got here?
Is
Ja's
there a
pretty much.
market?
Yeah.
I mean, Ja's gonna get traded.
Ja's getting
he's-
traded.
He is now entered the same kind of scenario or same kind of type of position with the team that Trey Young ended up with the Hawks.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of imminent now that
Yeah.
Ja's getting traded.
I mean, he's beefing with his teammates. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like that happens like 3 or 4 times a season. Ja, I don't. Where would he go? Who needs Ja Morant right now? I've been seeing
know-
Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't think that would work.
Who would stop that team?
There's
Uh,
one team that needs a point guard, isn't there?
They don't, unless they want to get. You're talking about Houston Rockets, but
No, they're not trading for Ja.
they
other
would have to
Texas
give
team.
up the Mavs.
Mavericks.
No, the Mavs
Anthony
aren't-
Davis, straight up.
No, they're not trading for. I mean, that wouldn't make sense for either team.
Imagine a Zach Edey, Anthony Davis front line.
and just throw Jaren Jackson out there for good measure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They both
Or you can
play
probably no.
games.
Actually, what I would do is I would have Jaren Jackson play point guard because you need him to feel uncomfortable.
You need him.
Absolutely,
To feel uncomfortable.
yeah.
Yes, you do.
You need him to be uncomfortable. So you gotta get him. You gotta get him.
Yeah. All right, I got a team that could really use Ja Morant right now. Portland, get him to Portland. Send him to Portland. He can play with Denny.
What's Portland sending back?
They send Scoot, Shaden Sharp,
No, Micah, shut up. No.
and Donovan
No.
Clingan and two first
Okay,
rounders.
I mean,
No. what would you think of a Ja Morant, Shaden Sharp?
no. Shaden
No.
Sharp's a better player.
I mean, he is,
Yeah, absolutely, he is.
and it's a lot cheaper, hell of a lot cheaper.
A hell of a lot cheaper. He's a better player, and he's a defender too. He can defend.
What about Scoot?
I mean,
That's closer. That's
I
closer.
might say that that's close enough to work around with some picks or maybe a second player.
I mean, if you're Portland, are you giving up on Scoot already though?
That depends on what
Uh,
you think.
I
John
I am.
bringing.
I sold all my Scoot stock.
I mean, Ja was an athletic freak that lost his athleticism after that injury, and he's just not the same player. He doesn't play above the rim like he used to.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't shoot. He's
Mhm.
not a good defender. He's an undersized point guard that hung above the rim. And unless he redefines his game like Derrick Rose did, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was about to say Derrick Rose.
As if he doesn't redefine his game like Derrick Rose did, he's not going to be in the NBA or at the top of the NBA long. He's just going to be just a role player.
100%.
You know where I think he needs to go? I think he'd pair up really nicely with Giannis in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee has nothing to give.
And yet they are still pushed up against the cap. I don't know how.
Ja Morant for Drew
That's
Holiday,
too much.
Kamara, and a protected first.
That's too much. That's way too much.
Kamara adds a lot of value to that, I think.
I just don't see why Portland would want to do it. Like they're doing good with their young guys right now, and I mean, I know they're kind of.
I like Kamara.
Just kind of do what the Thunder did that first year. Whenever they overachieved, just make the play in. Probably don't make it, and then try to take that jump next year for the Blazers. You're not. I mean, they're not a playoff team. No
they
matter
also
who they
got Dame coming back next year too.
Oh,
probably his final season, but
what?
So yeah, awesome. I mean, Trailblazers is sitting at 9th in the West right now. So they're, I mean, I don't see them. I see that that's where they're going to be. They're going to be a play-in team, and probably not make it out of the first round of the play-in. But it'd be good experience for a young group. And sending a player like Ja there. I mean, especially with the youth of that team, it's probably not a good idea.
No, and Ja he's not going to want to go to Portland.
No,
like he has no business there. I don't know what they're going to do.
It's a conundrum.
What are they going to try and reach out to Charlotte and just swap star point guards? Charlotte.
I mean, I think Charlotte probably
Charlotte's getting Anthony Davis.
Take him. They don't want Anthony Davis. Like, no, I don't think Charlotte wants anything to do with Ja. I think they would be fine with just kind of sending LaMelo off for not much return and just letting these young guys cook.
Yeah,
honestly,
their offense. They're actually over the past 10 games, they're 4th in the league in offense. So that's something. Wow. That's a positive.
Brandon Miller and Knipple.
Yeah,
like. That's going to be a fire team. It's going to be a fun team, and I don't think LaMelo fits in that equation long term.
Nope. Yeah. It's with Trey, Ja, LaMelo. It's been kind of an eventful kind of middle of the season so far.
Oh yeah,
it really has.
Did y'all see Giannis yesterday?
Yes.
So the Bucks are down like 50 points at halftime, and the fans are booing him off the court.
He boos him back.
He comes back and gets fouled, and he's sitting on the ground and just gives him the thumbs down. Like, what the hell, bro? Giannis he's different these days.
Giannis will die a buck.
He does not care.
Maybe it's something about that Milwaukee area, where you just go out there and get cold and grumpy as you get older. You saw it with Aaron Rodgers. You're kind of starting to see it with Giannis a little bit. Giannis is kind of getting a little ornery.
I've been to Milwaukee, and it is cold. And screw it, send Ja to Sacramento, light the beam. Yes, I'm about that. I'm about that. All right, you get send Ja to Sacramento for Zach LaVine. There you go.
Yeah, that's your annual Zach LaVine trade.
Mm-hmm. That's it right there. Light the motherfucking beam.
Oh yeah, that's there's a lot I could say about that, but I'll just leave that one alone.
Yeah, just stop, just drop it.
But yeah, Giannis is getting honoring his old age, man.
Yeah, yes, he is, man. Still playing good, playing very well. Let's see what else we got.
I think that's about it for me on the NBA. I don't really have much more to offer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it for me. I was going to point out Peyton Watson has been on absolute tear the past 5-6 games. Just shout out Peyton Watson, former Thunder great.
Peyton Watson, huh?
Yep, Peyton Watson the
What's
third.
he been doing the last 4 or 5 games then? I mean, you obviously wanted to talk about it.
He's averaging like 25.5 a game on like 65% shooting.
Where's he even playing?
Is he available?
Denver.
Playing in Denver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And another former Denver player, Michael Porter Jr. He's been lighting it up, dude.
His ass about to get traded.
He is, and that's what I was going to bring up. Where's he going to go? What does he warrant for value, Charles?
What does Michael Porter Jr. warrant for value? I mean, I think they're going to get the way he's playing right now. Like
2 first rounders.
Somebody's going to overpay.
Like he's showing that, you know, he can carry a team. You know, be first, second option on a team. There's going to be a team that, you know, nice young core that might.
And he's been somewhat healthy-ish. He's been healthy-ish. He missed a few games at the beginning of the season, but he's been stringing them together, and yeah, he's balling. Still not playing defense, but
he's got some value. I can't wait to see him on the Warriors because they're gonna have Draymond.
They're gonna trade Jimmy for him.
No, they're gonna have Draymond, Jimmy, and Steph Curry still, and find a way to trade for him.
And then MPJ is gonna get like 5 points a game. Like,
well, that's because Giannis is gonna be scoring all the points. That's why.
Oh, there you go. Send him to Milwaukee with Giannis.
I like him in Milwaukee more than Golden State. I think he works as a 1-2, but I don't. If you bury him at third, I don't think so.
Milwaukee doesn't have anything to give up, and I just brought the Golden State thing up because Golden State, they don't want to trade. They want to. Everybody says they want all these guys, but they don't want to trade Jimmy or Draymond. So
that's why I said Giannis. They think they can just get anybody they want, and just that works. Well, you want Moses Moody for Giannis? I'll send you a second rounder too.
But I think that's gonna do it for me today.
All right. Yep. Thank you everyone for listening, and Owen, good to have you on, buddy.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good week. Good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your weekend.
Yes, sir. Get drinks.
Deuces.
All right, everyone. It's Devlik Prunk and his friend Carlos. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Drunk Take. I just want to remind everybody, if you made it this far, just like and subscribe. Just give us a like and a subscription. It'd be real nice of you. You know, we'd really appreciate it if you do that. If you don't do that, then you know what? It's cool too. But, you know, Carlos, he eats that expensive formula, and he could really use your likes and subscription. It don't cost you anything, but it could really help Carlos get that liver that he needs. Right, Carlos? Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week.